guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film Tesla Talk Tuesday because I gotta drop my Tesla off tomorrow on Tuesday. So on that, welcome back to the Tesla, welcome back to the vlog, guys. We might do a quick Tesla Talk Tuesday today just because there have been some interesting developments, obviously, since, well, the last 2 weeks kind of. I didn't really do one last week because, let's get out of the garage. Got that GTR. So this week, Elon Musk actually announced on, I think, like a podcast interview that the Tesla truck, the sneak peek image that he revealed, I think during the Model Y reveal, was the front of the truck. And on top of that, the truck will start at a minimum of, or sorry, at a max minimum of $49,000, which is pretty wild. So that truck is supposed to have a towing capacity of like 300,000 pounds, supposed to have a 400 to 500 mile range, and it's going to have a base price of $49K. That's pretty wild. Probably won't see it for another at least 2 years, but either way, that is some pretty awesome news. Also, relating to Tesla, I believe the Model Y is slated to begin production at the Fremont factory, and the Tesla China model is, I believe, around $7,000 cheaper for them because it's made over there and they don't have to worry about getting imported and shipped and all that jazz. And yes, in my Tesla related news, she's still moving. She goes into gear, she moves fine with no real issues. So as of right now, I am driving her. It's just those weird noises, and I still want to get, my screen replaced because of the bubbles and stuff like that. I still want to have issues down the line now that I am getting closer to that 100,000 mile mark, which would be the end of my warranty once I hit that. So just a couple things I want to get taken care of. So yeah, she is going in for service tomorrow, bright and early, 8:45 a.m. I believe is my appointment time. And if you guys don't know what exactly happened to my car, well, the last like 4 or 5 vlogs pretty much cover everything, but in summary, it became completely immobile at my parents' house in the driveway while I was washing it. There were some warning messages that were popping up and going away. Finally, it just stopped moving and just kind of, yep, I can still hear the clicking in the back. So it's making these weird noises. I got the rear drive unit replaced, but it's making these odd clicks and clanks and whatnot when I stop and go. So I want to get it taken and get someone to take a look at it. Let's see, I got it back last Tuesday evening, so it'll be exactly a week that I return it to the service center to get looked at again. So that is just the brief update for today and what's going to be going on tomorrow and in the days preceding that. So I will give you all the updates as far as what that noise actually ends up being. At least hopefully I can find that out. And potentially whatever else goes wrong. But Tesla's done a great job, great customer service, and very timely with repairs, like extremely timely with repairs. So I will say, if you had any other car that had a bad transmission or a bad engine, and if you sort of liken that to the equivalent of the drive unit, my drive unit was replaced in 24 hours. I don't know too many transmission or engines that they replace in 24-hour turnaround. So I will say, very impressive, awesome stuff that Tesla's doing. So not a big deal, but anyways, I am pulling into my work garage, so off to work, guys. So be right back. What's up? Finally off work. But guys, as you can see, so many electric vehicles these days. We got 2 Model 3s, BMW i3. Right next to me, we actually have a plug-in e-hybrid Panamera. So that was actually plugged in this morning when I got here. There's also a Model X right up the ramp there, also plugged in when I got here. But either way, electric vehicles are everywhere these days, and I guess I notice them that much more because I obviously have a Tesla in charge all the time. And that e-tron in my garage, very cool, very cool. Still haven't seen that. funny enough, both times that I've seen the e-tron in my garage, it's been plugged in, but I guess the charger didn't actually take and the light was blue, saying it was like ready to start charging. So I don't know if the owner just like messed up or like, I don't know. Either way, it wasn't charging. So yeah, like always, let's get out of the garage. Absolutely gorgeous day out here. 70, like low 70s, mid to low 70s, something like that. Anyways, you know what that means. Sunroof kind of day. Just absolutely beautiful. You gotta love the sunroof. The sunroof, like I said, I guess it was only optioned on about 10% of all Teslas, so they got rid of it. That's my understanding. Now they just have the all glass sunroof option, or not sunroof, the all glass roof option. And then supposedly there's a stat, don't know where it came from, don't know where it's from, but only 2% of people with sunroofs actually use it, and therefore only about 2% of sunroofs stay lubricated or like greased well and don't actually go bad. So remember guys, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Anyways, back to some more electric car news slash Tesla news and more Tesla Talk Tuesday. So let's get to it. Yep, as always, the acceleration never gets old in this car. It really doesn't. It gets you in trouble. Well, as long as you're not careful, it gets you in trouble. But if you're careful with it, it's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun. It's a blast. And just like you guys have seen in my past vlogs, the drive unit fully covered under warranty for 8 years, unlimited mileage from the date the car was initially produced. So I still have a while, so I'm golden. Definitely gonna enjoy it. Speaking of drive units and acceleration, apparently the Tesla Roadster is gonna be limited to probably 10,000 units or less per year. The main reason for, I guess, the Roadster being limited to about 10,000 units per year is just simply that it's not necessary to, you know, push the world forward and accelerate the use of electric vehicles, seeing as how the car is going to be, what, $200,000 at the starting price, $250,000 for the Founder Series. So it's obviously a high ticket item. I think the biggest, sorry, I don't know if that's really loud for you guys, so I'm just going to close that for a second. But I think the biggest thing is Elon mentions that, hey, he wants to do this to prove that, you know, gas cars are easily trumped by electric vehicles, especially given the price point that the Tesla Roadster is going to be. It's, I mean, just the numbers are going to be absolutely insane compared to every other gas-powered car out there, even all the hypercars out there. I mean, the numbers are just absolutely ridiculous. So I'm very excited to see the car come out and people actually own it. But uh-oh, police coming out behind me. Oh, good thing they went to the center lane. A little worried, but oh goodness. The Roadster is very cool and I would love to own one someday, but yes, it will be limited to probably 10,000 or less units per year, and I imagine it's probably going to be delayed by a year or two, just based on historical timelines of Tesla vehicles. So we'll see. Very excited for it to come out either way. It was originally slated to come out in 2020, so next year at some point, but I imagine that's going to be delayed by at least a year or two. We'll see. All right, well, I think I'm just going to conclude it there. We covered, you know, Tesla Roadster production numbers, Model Y production facility, Model 3 price point being lower in China due to being able to produce them there. So we'll wrap it up there for the day. If you guys are enjoying this, please consider liking and subscribing. Tomorrow I have to drop my car off at the service center, so hopefully all goes well and my car gets repaired quickly. Either way, we will be in a rental car. So more to come on that. Stay tuned and we'll see what the issue is as far as that loud noise that seems like it's coming from the drive unit. But anyways, that is going to be it for today. So thanks for watching.